guys, we have a big breaking news coming out. Very important update. At least 23 people injured after rare 7.5 magnitude earthquake strikes. Now, I just posted a video not too long ago over at Grand Supreme News. We talked about the nuclear plant. It seems like some of them could be in big trouble. So you have experts out there checking the nuclear power plants. Also, there's been multiple aftershocks going on. So this is a very important update here, guys. We're going to see what's going on here. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. I got some more videos coming up about the Japan's 7.6 magnitude. Follow me at Grand Supreme News. Make sure you subscribe there. And we are praying for the people in Japan. We are praying for them. All right, so this is a very important update. The keyword is update. All right, so it says here more than 20 people were injured, officials say, when a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck off northern Japan, triggering a tsunami of up to 70 centimeters in a Pacific coastal community. That's crazy. So the country has been bracing itself for tsunami waves of up to 3 meters on the northeastern coastline after the quake struck off the coast of Hokkaido. The Fire and Disaster Management Agency said 23 were injured, including one seriously. So we are praying for the 23. We are praying for them. Quick recovery. The government said it was assessing damage from the tsunami and quake, which struck at about 11:15 p.m. in the Pacific Ocean, around 50 miles off the coast of Aomori. Now, the northernmost prefecture of Japan's main Honshu Island. Now, guys, this was a very, very, very powerful. It's considered a major earthquake. It's not a mega earthquake. Mega earthquake is 8.0 and up. Now, I did talk about this last night. I posted a video on this channel, and many of you have seen my video. I warned. I was talking about the Alaska aftershock, 100 plus 80 aftershock yesterday, and I warned that the next one could be Japan, and this happened. So these magnitude that's happening is causing tectonic plate shifting. Now, what happened in Japan could cause some issue possibly somewhere else, perhaps the West Coast, or somewhere in South America, like the eastern part, like Argentina, or like Chile or Peru, or it could be anywhere. So keep your eyes open. We could see some very, very, very powerful aftershocks. So it says here, I've never experienced such a big shaking. A tsunami of 70 centimeters was measured in Kunji Port in Iwate Prefecture, south of Aomori, and tsunami levels of up to 50 centimeters struck other coastal communities. The Japan Meteorological Agency said, nuclear plants carry out urgent checks. The Nuclear Regulation Authority said about 118 gallons of water spilled at the Woklaso fuel reprocessing plant in Mori, but that there was no safety concern. Man. Here's another one, 14 minutes ago. That was more than a minute, someone said. Give me a second. You have a lot of people sharing videos of like, what's going on here? Oh, here we go. Is there an audio to this? Yeah, there's no audio. Man, that's, a lot of people, that happened like during nighttime out there in Japan. This earthquake happened like 9 a.m. Eastern time, U.S. time. It was nighttime already in Japan. Excuse me. People affected by the earthquake have taken to social media to share footage of the tremors in mainland Japan. Sorry, guys, I'm dealing with this virus. It says here, 35 minutes ago, once again, these are updates. All right, please try to understand that. Some people they always want to act smart in the comments, but this is old news. I don't want to see old news. Sorry, but I'm not here to please you. This is a update news channel that's related to Bible prophecy, all these earthquake and wars and many world events. So I'm not here to try to please you. All right, so it says here 200 passengers were stranded at the airport. Man. About 200 passengers were stranded for the night at New Taitos Airport in Hokkaido, and about 480 residents were taking shelter at the Hachinoche Air Base, and 18 defense helicopters were mobilized for a damage assessment, Defense Minister said. Man. Even though this earthquake happened, there's still some stuff happening right now. Someone said, I never experienced such a big shaking. The Japanese gov was still assessing damages from the tsunami and late evening quake, which struck about 11:15 p.m. in the Pacific Ocean, around 80 kilometers, that's 50 miles, off the coast of Aomori, the northernmost prefecture of Japan's main Honshu Island. I've never experienced such a big shaking. Man, that's, a lot of people saying that too. So luckily, power lines were still operating in this area. So a lot of people's reporting all these experience of the ground shaking out there in Japan. So no problems were detected in the nuclear power plant region. So you see this? This was posted 1 hour ago. So this is an update. No problems were detected in the nuclear power plant region. I must remind you that many people in Japan, they received the emergency, I believe, text alert. They received some kind of emergency to head towards higher ground because of tsunami. It says here, the chief cabinet secretary said nuclear power plants in the region were conducting safety checks and that so far no problems were detected, which is a good thing. All right, so these are updates. All right. So here's another one. Fires were reported in Aomori. So several cases of fires were reported, and about 90,000 residents were advised to take shelter at evacuation center. The Fire and Disaster Management Agency said several people were injured at a hotel in the Aomori town of Hachinoi, and a man in the town of Tohoku was slightly hurt when his car fell into a hole. Man. Seems like the ground opened up. Man, we are praying for the people out there. At least 20 people injured, officials say. More than 20 people were injured in the 7.5 magnitude earthquake, Japanese officials say. Now, the Fire and Disaster Management Agency said 23 were injured, including one seriously. Most of the victims were hit by, falling objects. The falling object. This is why they tell people that, whenever you feel the ground shake, get underneath a desk or like between doorways, just stay in between that doorway. All right. Because if you try to run, and that's the thing, a lot of people run, but running, you don't want to do that. Again, if you start running and people run out the building, bricks could just fall and stuff. You have to hide, again, under a desk. If you can find a desk, just between doorways or something. But again, it seems like most of the people that got hurt was debris falling on them. Most of the victims were hit by falling objects. Broadcaster NHK reported, adding that several people were injured in a hotel in the Hachinohe, and a man in Tahuko was slightly hurt when his car fell into a hole. Like I said, it might have been like, I wouldn't say a sinkhole, but one of those potholes just completely just ruptured, just opened up. Man, look at this here. Traffic jams and car accident caused by the panic. Man. Once again, Satoshi, a vice principal of a public high school, told NHK Japan National Television Network that he was at home when the quake struck and that glasses and bowls fell and smashed into shards on the floor. Kato said he drove to the school because it was designated an evacuation center, and on the way he encountered traffic jams and car accidents as panicked people tried to flee. Nobody had yet come to the school to take shelter. What happened there, it might have been that people were panicking. So everybody's trying to race and just, that's the biggest mistake. Speeding, and that's what it was. I guess people were speeding and scared and everything, and some people might possibly try to speed and head towards, like, maybe picking up their young ones from a babysitting or something. But again, you need to, kind of stay cool when that happens. The Prime Minister extend heartfelt condolences to those injured. So I'm just going to skip this one here. But the Prime Minister, she's been in power, I think, for like a month and a half. She posted some updates on her X account on Twitter. But it seems like this is all the information here. So 23, that is the number. 23 injured after rare 7.5 magnitude earthquake. Let me take you to the USGS earthquake map and see if there's any updates. There was another earthquake. There was another one. A 6.7. Wow. It just happened. It just happened, guys. I just went on USGS, and they haven't put the kilometers yet. A 6.7. Another powerful earthquake just struck Japan. Wow. Right now it's 5:13 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh my goodness. Give me a second here. Excuse me. Let me just fix this really quick here, guys. So it says here, what's the depth on it though? .7, 127 kilometers south of Honshu, Japan. So this just happened. What's the kilometers at though? See, look, again, the depth kilometers is 0.0. I'm trying to figure out how deep was this earthquake. Give me a second, guys. This just happened. Let me refresh the page. I don't need to refresh it because it does. Okay, 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers, guys. That's 7 point something miles. 10 kilometers. A lot of people felt that. There's a possibility another tsunami warning might be activated. Oh my goodness. So the title is going to be New Earthquake Struck Japan. But you guys are going to have to fast forward. If you can, just leave in the comments box. Like the time frame, if you can, so that way new people, when they see it, they could. So hold on. So this one here was a 7.6. All right. So that's the big one today. 7.6. Lewis, get out the way. There you go. 7.6. And that was 44.1 kilometers. But this one here, this is a new one. 6.7, 10 kilometers. That is not good. 10 kilometers. This is like filling a 7.6 because of the how deep it was. Wow. A new earthquake, guys. Japan just got hit 6.7. Man. Okay, so I would keep it updated with all this news here, guys. Wow. I'm gonna go on X right now. And you guys saw the time frame in USGS. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything on X. I'm not seeing anything on X because all this just happened. Let me just finish this one here. I'm just gonna end it, and possibly my next video. I do have a breaking news of the solar flare. So we're gonna talk about the solar flare, and we're also gonna talk about the earthquake. So there's gonna be a lot of information coming out from that 6.7. So we are sending prayers to the people in Japan. Please be safe out there, and yeah, we're sending prayers. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.